Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning again. I hope you're all doing good. Bit of a random mix of a video today. I've injured myself. Well, I'm a bit better than I was, but I did actually have a bit of a mishap that meant that I couldn't ride my bike for a couple of days, and it's actually Grinduro on Saturday. So fingers crossed, my leg's going to be working by then. What happened? Well, I had a really big race, a really important race, probably the biggest race I've had this year. I mean, I think it's the only race I've done this year actually. It was the school sports day and it was the parents' race. And I got talked into doing the dad's race. And so I'm not a runner, I'm not very good at running. I don't do running a lot, I do it a little bit at the gym. What I certainly don't do is flat out sprints. And at 42 years old, doing a flat out sprint unwarmed up, well, it's not very good, you know. I ended up pulling, I think I pulled my hamstrings, both of them. And towards the end of the line, I'll try to just talk you through it. Right, so here we go. I'm going to put it up here and you guys can watch through my epic performance. It's a very tight start line. There's more people than there are spaces. So it's shoulder to shoulder. I'm getting ready. So I'm doing a little bit of a Lance Armstrong. You can see I'm edging ahead, trying to cheat a little bit. The whistle blows. We're off. I'm off like a rocket. So as you can see, it's a pretty epic battle. So someone falls over right on the far side in the blue. They take a tumble. But me and Terry make it to the end and I actually get second, you know. I felt quite proud of my performance. I feel that everyone was clapping for me rather than the guy that came first. That was also 10 years younger than me, may I add. But what happened was, if you notice at the end of the race, I kind of slowed down massively, and that's because I kind of pulled something in my legs. So I went from running really fast to something hurts, and then spent the next 2-3 days not really being able to walk. So yeah, that was totally worth it. So my advice to anyone that's thinking about racing in their kid's sports day, make sure you stretch and warm up beforehand. There we go, there's my story. We started off with a really random story. So yeah, whilst I've been injured, I've been pondering a very serious question. It's Grinduro on Saturday, and in all seriousness, my legs should be fine. I'm not sure how good my race efforts are going to be for the time segments, but it's a day of fun. But the question I need to ask you is, what bike do I ride at Grinduro? You know, do I ride the 650 Marin with the dropper post? It's a pretty full-on terrain. So I figured having a dropper post and 650s might actually be pretty handy, you know. So I've actually been thinking about using this bike for a couple of reasons. One, I think it is just, look at it. It looks amazing, it does. I would like a dropper post. I still haven't managed to get my hands on one of those yet. This DSX FS, I love it, and I know it's a flat bar gravel bike, mountain bike, cross-country bike. This is marketed as a flat bar gravel bike, so let's just say it's a gravel bike for the sake of Grinduro. Grinduro is a blooming brilliant event, I love it. There's now quite a few, they're all over the world, but the good thing about it is, it's like a giant fun, sportive, but every now and then you have these time segments, it might be up a hill, it might be down a descent, but you put your effort in and then you get ranked on that effort, you know, so that's how you get your placement. So you can ride with a bunch of people with different abilities and you can ride the in-between segments together, have fun, have a chat, and then you just put your effort in. When you get to the top of the climb, for example, you can wait for your friends and then you can just carry on. Honestly, it is the best format for me for racing ever. I love the vibe of it. And for me, it's one of the first gravel events I did. I think it is one of the first fun gravel events. I compare, Grinduro to Red Hook Crit. It's not quite the same, but it's a similar vibe, you know. Maybe it's because a lot of the same people are doing both races. But anyway, it's a gravel event, and this is not a gravel bike, is it? It's a flat bar mountain bike. Is it stupid to take this bike on that event? But I've done the event in Wales before, and I feel that in the last couple of years, whilst this might not have been the fastest bike, and I wouldn't have got the best time on all the segments, and I probably would be quicker on my 650s, I feel that this one would be more fun and it'd be more suited to the terrain because it's not quite a cross-country bike and it's not quite a gravel bike, it's somewhere in the middle. It's got big, fat, chunky, massive 2.2-inch tyres on. It's got a little mini short travel Suntour suspension fork. So I've been using electronic gears for a bit. I did a video about this recently and it's a good opportunity to test these gears out, this bike out properly, you know. I've been on rides on it, but I've never done any proper events on it, and I feel, I don't know, what do you guys think? This is my question. Do I ride this? I'm going to zoom you back so we can discuss this. 1 second. So do we ride the Marin DSX FS, the flat bar gravel cross-country bike, or, lie that down there, or do we ride this awesome beast of a bike? The Marin Headlands, 650Bs, dropper post, still really, really suitable for anything Wales is going to throw at it. I just feel like, I'm just not sure. I'm really unsure. I have like 2 absolutely amazing bikes. Gonna have a load of fun regardless of what I ride. You know, that's one of the good things about Grinduro. But what do you guys reckon? Do you feel like this just doesn't like suit the vibe of Grinduro? Or do you think it's fine, you know? Like I said, I like the electronic gears and I do want to try them out a little bit more, and I feel like it's a good opportunity to do that. And I get to ride my headlands like so much. So I need your help, so you're going to have to help me decide. Alright, so let me... 1 second. So, do we use this gorgeous Marin DSX FS? It's got like a nice wide range 12-speed cassette on it, got these funky wheels, and I do want to see if they'll survive like being totally abused in Wales, you know. Yeah, 2.2 Goodyear peak on there, and then I have the wheel top, like electronic gear shifting, currently charging my rear battery, but this thing has been performing like excellently. So yeah, do we take this one out, or do we take this one out? Which one do you reckon? So this one is a 650, whereas the DSX is like a 29er. Still has some chunky tyres, so that will handle all the terrain. We're running the Goodyear connectors on this one. Some funky bar tape, because obviously I believe that if you're doing Grinduro, it's nice to have a funky bike. And yeah, a wide range cassette is always really handy. And then the GRX group set, which never ever ever seems to fail. Ooh, I don't know. I need you guys to help me decide. So let me know down below in the comments. Which bike would you like to see me riding at Grinduro this weekend? Feel free to congratulate me on my epic 2nd place in the School Sports Day parents race. So if you are at Grinduro this weekend, do come and say hello. Thank you as always for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.